What happens when the dream of studying abroad collides with the silence after lectures? How is it that there's a new world around you, yet you still feel empty inside?
My name is Anastasia and I'm a graphic designer. So I decided to pursue my career, and before this I decided to study in Poland because I thought it will be more convenient for my profession. Then I started to search for a university and got to some exhibitions, and then I found Vistula. I remember how we were sitting with my parents during the dinner and talking about my studies here. We all were very excited about it, and I imagined that I will move here, live with my friends, have a nice community with a lot of artists. But when I came here, especially when the COVID started, I understood that it will be more difficult than we thought. First couple days, I was living with one girl. This helped me a bit, but I barely knew her, so it wasn't like my best friend, and it was kind of new. Everything was okay, but after I guess 3 weeks, after I get used to some environment around me, I started to feel lonely, because I understood that it's not for a couple days, it's not for months, that I literally moved to another country with another language, culture, people, and that's when I faced like real struggle and some problems with assimilation here. I think my first impression was not as I expected, because when we arrived here, it was during COVID. So everything was empty, quiet, but in general, I was kind of happy that my university journey started. But yes, it was quite a bit disappointed because it was quite alone here. Even though it was COVID, we needed to came here for documents and other stuff, but empty rooms here was making me sad, and I felt alone. And it wasn't that great as I expected. When I started to prepare my documents to came here, I thought my university life will be very vibrant, a lot of new nice people, parties, events, and like in films. But in reality, I realized that it's not like that. We started to go here like in the end of the first year, I guess, and even though we knew each other by chats, but when we saw each other, it was so awkward, and everyone was so different, a lot of nationalities, and I even didn't know what language to use to speak to them. So it was quite a challenge for the first time. And you need to be open-minded to start getting this like life like in films, because if you will be shy and closed, you just stay alone. Besides a new environment and that I didn't know anyone here, the problem started to create around those documents and the study process, because it was not like, I don't know, in Ukraine, when you know someone, when the system is similar, here's everything different, and you need to somehow to understand how it works, but you have no one to ask because you knew everything new. And I think that creates a lot of pressure on young people, especially because you're just starting your new life without parents, without old friends, and yeah, it was quite a challenge. Even though Warsaw is a very beautiful city, when I came here, like first couple months, I felt so uncomfortable because I didn't know anything here, like places to drink some coffee, to go for shopping. Like it was everything so new, and you have no one to ask. You just have Google it if you want to, and you just like starting a whole new life here. I was scared that I was gonna sit in here alone forever because of the pandemic and the different difference in language culture. Because Polish language is kind of similar to Ukrainian, but honestly, when I just arrived here, it was difficult to start talking and speaking with people because I understood kind of a lot what they said, but I couldn't say anything. And it was scary because even if I wanted to ask for help, I had to use my translator or finding some people who can understand English language. So it was kind of scary, but with time you're getting used to language, you're getting used to people. I got used to Warsaw, and it's kind of it was okay first half of the year. Also, the most impactful thing which influenced my emotions and my mood in general, it was pandemia, because all over the world no one knows what to do. It was scary. People getting sick, no one knows how to treat it, and it was kind of scary because I was alone here. My parent was in Kiev, and I was just thinking how I should what should I do if I got sick? What should I do if they got sick? And no one know what to do. When I remember was a time here when all streets were empty, and you should have really important reason to go out. So you need to buy all products, everything you need like for a week, I guess. And it also was difficult because I just started to live by myself. I didn't know how to manage all aspects of life, and yeah, it was very scary to do it all by myself. At one moment it became so bad that I understood if you not force some activities, they're not gonna just come up in your life. And I decided to start going out more often, to search some coffee places, some parks, take a walk, and started to speak more with people in our university. And we created a small community, and at this time it was kind of getting better. And I decided that, yeah, literally, if you're moving somewhere, you need to take everything in your hands and force your connection with other people, force your activities, and then you're gonna feel much better than sitting in the room.
The city didn't change, but I did. It started to feel less like a place I survived in and more like a place I was learning to live in. And one day I realized I wasn't waiting for home anymore, I was building one.